Joining us now with a preview, New Jersey Congressman and House Judiciary Committee member Jeff Van Drew. Congressman, always a pleasure to have you on American Agenda. So a lot to this. You know, we could talk about Ghislaine Maxwell, but, you know, she pled the fifth to everything. I think what's more pertinent here is these redacted names coming out and, as Congressman Khanna said, holding people accountable here.
Absolutely, and that will be a good thing. And I think the Department of Justice, at the end of the day, did what obviously they've been asked to do, and they're releasing more information as we go by each day, each week, each month. There are so many millions of pages, so much involved with it. It does take a little bit longer than some people might have expected or thought. But there's a couple issues here. One, we have to be very careful with the innocent victims. We do not want to victimize them again, the individuals who were taken advantage of, who were abused, quite frankly. Those folks, we don't want their names printed. And some of them have come together and they have their own lawsuit to say they want the process to stop because some names have gotten out. We don't want the process to stop, but we do have to be careful. This needs to be done in a thoughtful, methodical, honest way. I believe that's what the Department of Justice is doing. I believe that's what the Attorney General Pam Bondi is doing. And I think we'll go over all those issues and all that discussion as we have her in committee beforehand. There's so many things to talk about as it relates to the Department of Justice, where we were over the past years, where we are now. And quite frankly, there's a good story to tell. You know, the other side, the left, is just going to try to focus on whatever is negative. But there's a lot that's been improved and still more that needs to be done.
Congressman, do you think that there will be any additional convictions following some of these revelations?
That remains to be seen. If convictions should be dished out, then they will be. And I don't have a problem with that. I've always been supportive of releasing this information, and I was on the bill. I was a co-sponsor of the bill to do so. I voted for it. I believed in it. I think it should have been done. But, you know, my point with this always has been to do it in a careful way. I really sincerely do not want to hurt other people that are innocent victims. So I think we're doing that, but there are some concerns there. And there may be very well be, we can't rush to judgment here. We have to be careful. This is people's lives. But nevertheless, you know, we need to look at this thoroughly and be circumspect in what we do. And there's no good or bad on either political side, by the way, on this. There's Republicans and Democrats and people who don't care about either party or politics at all that are in the mix of all of these names and all that went on. It is quite a story. It's unfortunate. Hopefully we never see anything like this again. It's hard to believe that it existed as long as it did and then it went on and existed as far as it did for so many years.
Yeah. All right. We're going to have to leave it there. Congressman Jeff Van Drew, always great to see you. Thank you.
Good to be with you. Thank you.